Defense Minister, will be
and I am
presenting some few policies. Uh, okay, Harshit can go first. He can explain few technical terms. After that, I'll explain.
all right. I am Harshit, and I am the Deputy Minister of Defense. And hello, everyone present here. In the financial year 2020 to 2023, the defense sector will receive some beneficial policies. Starting with that, we have to add more Indian competitiveness between Indian private defense manufacturing sector to increase exports, reduce dependency on other nations for defense, and having a lot of innovation and profitability. These will be the advantages of having a competitivity in the private defense sector. And by increasing issuance of licenses and having a ease to do business in the defense sector, we will we can increase the private defense sector and increase the domestic market. And we will also issue some soft loans to private defense sector ranging from 1 to 5 crores for startups and 100 to 200 crore for well established and the private sector. To Okay, all right. And the private sector will have to disclose all the transactions to the government to ensure that they do not sell to the terrorists or criminals. And these policies will help in the increasing the exports, reducing the dependency on other nations for weapons, and have a lot of innovation and profit. We will also put some extra focus on our navy because of rising competition in Indo-Pacific Ocean so that we can secure our supremacy in Indian Ocean. We will also add a policy in which there will be an annual exam for all the clerks and staff, and they all have to take this exam. And those who will do good than others can get a raise or promotion, and those who will do worse than others can get demoted or they can get a lower salary and they can get even fired. And this will ensure the competitiveness between the clerks and staffs. And we will also keep implementing the current defense policies such as defense acquisition procedure, which focusing on India becoming a manufacturing hub, and other policies as well, which includes the liberalization of defense sectors. And we will also try to fully digitalize giving the defense pensions to cut the cost of giving pensions. And the defense exports are increased to 325% in the last 5 years. And defense sector is profitable also. And the budget estimate of the defense sector, which is calculated by me, so it can be inaccurate somehow, which is 566 and 635 crore. 5 lakh 666,000 and 635 crores. And thank you. And I would like to, and Vansh Gaurav will like to present now.
Okay, I will be discussing few policies, explaining policies that we will be introducing this year. They are as we are aiming to grow our defense sector. That and for that we need private companies to compete with our other companies so that innovation can be encouraged, and arms manufacturers to increase their maximum production capacity so that they can export the arms to the smaller countries. And moving on the issue of line of control, which is works as a barrier between Pakistan occupied Kashmir and India, we will be focusing on strengthening it by deploying more troops with technically advanced weapons and other equipments, and they will get proper insurance of over 50 lakh without any. And for the other issues like Uttarakhand and Siachen, where infrastructure of transportation is not good, if there is a soldier in need, soldiers there are, if they are in need and they need a medication or any uh, support from the defense ministry. They can't reach in short time. For that, we will be building few roads and airports for military use only. And these are the few policies that I wanted to discuss. Thank you.
Yeah, so we are happy to take the questions. Now please raise your hands. So I see Akshat Singh's hand raised. Please unmute and ask your question.
Yes. Akshat has already asked. Please give other others
Yeah,
chance to you.
Ayushman and Dipali.
Okay, so I have pretty 3 to 4 questions for you guys. First of all, what I observed in your speech was you are trying to move towards capitalism in this sector. And as the Deputy Defense Minister said, you aim to earn profits from this sector. Defense being one of the most important ministries, being responsible for the national security, are you sure you want to earn profits from this sector?
So what you want? We sell weapons for losses and
Actually, can I answer
distribute them for
this?
free.
All right. So see, we are not actually selling the government sector which produces. The government is not getting affected on the privatization. So our government innovation will remain the same. It's just that if we add competitivity in our defense sector, we can have more innovation, and they can keep the prices lower, and also the corruption can also be decreased, because that will not be having a large bureaucratic work. So government will not get any affected, because we are not selling government shares.
Yeah, now we have Devesh Agarwal for the question.
Srishti, if I can put other questions on board, please.
Yes,
Pali, let everyone get a chance, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so Devesh Agarwal.
Yeah, so my question is to the defense minister. So my question is that in the upcoming time, how would you like to improve the defense sector? And you talked about the removing the unnecessary policies of the defense sector. So before implementing these policies, defense sector must have thought about implementing the policies. So what is your aim on removing these policies?
Actually, we have removed these policies because they take a lot of bureaucratic work, and we have to add ease of doing the business in the defense private sector. And those policies will take 7 years to pass, or 3 years to pass. Actually, we are just trying to add ease of doing business, and making the India Atmanirbhar and self-sufficient.
Right.
Okay, Mansa.
Yeah, so my question to you is it's to Deputy Minister. You told that people who do worse in their annual exam will sometimes be fired. That